Good morning, everybody, from Dollywood, and today is the day we all been waiting for, the opening of Night Flight. Are you excited?
I am excited.
Dawn, are you ready for Night Flight?
I'm ready. I'm stoked.
Let's do this.
You're all invited to come along, adventuring with Will and Don, driving all over Tennessee in their little yellow Jeep, taking you with wherever they go, to the mountains and valley below, on another journey yet again, going to places they've never been.
Folks, it's a warm, sunny day here in the Great Smoky Mountains. The sun is beating down on us, and it's a great day to be here at Dollywood for the opening of Night Flight. Are you excited?
Yes.
So Dolly last night told us that she wasn't going to be here today, but she is going to check in through video link, and we're going to see what Dolly has to say. We're also going to get a preview ride on Night Flight. We're going to be some of the first folks to experience this ride. How cool is that? Yes. And we'll tell you everything about the ride. We'll tell you if we fit in the ride, you know, because we're chunky, right? That's a big concern for a lot of folks, is how chunky you can be. We'll go through our experience. We'll tell you about the ride, what to expect, and this is going to be like an all-new thing for us today. You know what I mean? Like, we're going into this not knowing, and when we come out, we're hoping to have some knowledge of this wonderful ride. Now, this ride is one of a kind. Parks like Dollywood usually don't get this type of ride. This is kind of like a Universal Disney thing, like something that Disney unveils for the first time. So Dollywood has got the cutting edge technology, and Dollywood has come a long ways over the years. I remember when Tennessee Tornado was the big talk of the town. Now it's Night Flight, and I'm pretty sure the whole country is going to be talking about Dollywood after today, and it's going to be a destination for folks wanting to experience this new technology. So I'm super stoked. We'll walk you through the whole process. Now, we cannot film on the ride. That is Dolly's policy with all their rides, is that you can't film on the ride itself. But when we get off, we'll tell you about everything. We'll tell you about how we felt. Is it going to be good for the little ones? Is it going to be good for, you know, the 80-year-olds out there to ride? We'll tell you everything. We're going to go ahead and check in, and then we'll get back with you all.
Ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm Dollywood welcome, the president of Dollywood Parks and Resorts, Mr. Eugene Nunn.
Hey, has anyone out there found Dolly? I've been looking for her all morning.
Well, hey, Eugene, I'm right here. Well, kind of, sort of. I'm still in Nashville, and I'm sorry about that. I'm supposed to be there in person like we planned. But after all, in all fairness, Eugene, I've had my butterfly wings flapping since May 15th, when we were due to open the first time, and again in June. But I know we have to make sure that this is the safest, since it is the biggest and most expensive ride that we have ever added to Dollywood. So, we're going to open it today. That's why I'm here, because my little butterfly wings are getting me kind of tired. Now, I've told you before, all my fans, that I've had a few little health issues, and sometimes I get a little dizzy, and I get dehydrated. And I'm dehydrated. And so my Nashville doctor kind of clipped my wings, saying, you ain't traveling this week. So I guess if your doctor tells you you ain't traveling this week, you ain't traveling this week. But I like to keep all of you in the loop, like I said I would, on everything. So, all is going well on the medical end of things, and I continue working away on all of our other projects, like the Sunteller Hotel and my Life of Many Colors Museum here in Nashville, and the Broadway musical in New York, and that has taken a lot of time. But let's just say I've talked enough about me, don't you think? Eugene, won't you talk about me for a while? I'm just kidding. I do want you to tell everybody about our great new ride, Night Flight Expedition, and you have fun, and I will see you down the road.
I certainly have to say I'm missing my partner, and I slept really well last night because I didn't have to worry about trying to follow her and where she was going to go with her comments. It's always fun. But I want you to know that she's online today, home in Nashville, watching, so let's make sure that we send her all of our love so she knows we're thinking of her. Get this dedication of Night Flight Expedition. So let's see if Cora and Jasper are ready up at the ride so we can clear Night Flight for takeoff.
There sure is a lot of excitement up here at Hidden Hollow Aviation in Wildwood Grove. We are now ready to dedicate our new Night Flight Expedition and begin our search for Secret Lake.
I know a lot of you are ready to help us with our search for Secret Lake. I've been working on the bioluminator and now it's ready. I promise it's going to be a big help in guiding us on our way.
And look, we have a lot of our friends and neighbors from Wildwood Grove here to get ready and celebrate with us. Say hi, everyone! Hi! Now, when you come up to Hidden Hollow Aviation, Jasper and I will take you on a one-of-a-kind adventure to help us find Secret Lake and discover what makes the Wildwood tree glow.
We will use our bioluminator to follow the routes, and hopefully we will find Secret Lake.
Along the way, we will need to stay close as we fly, float, climb, and plunge our way through the Great Smoky Mountains.
Are you ready?
Okay, everyone, what do you say? Help me count down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I have to tell you, I'm sure glad to finally be able to be here, but I have some thank yous that I want to make sure I share. For our creative studio team in Atlanta, Meryl, Erica, Laura, Michael, Thomas, Joel, thank you for helping us get here and where we are. I'm really proud of our partnership. To our maintenance, construction, and operations team members, you've done extraordinary work in a short amount of time. And I'm really, really proud of it. And to our marketing team, thank you for making the Teams campaign really fun and being able to make sure you provide strong updates to our team. And to my wife, you know, you never plan on this, but last night was our 31st wedding anniversary. I may owe her a slight do-over. We slept at Dreammore last night, which was fantastic, but that's not probably the celebration we want to have for our 31st wedding anniversary. And I just also want to say thank you to Andrew Wexler, our CEO. He's in the house today celebrating with us. Your support and trust and supportive words and being able to handle such changes along the way has meant a lot, not only to me personally, but to our entire team. And Thorsten from the Mock family, here all the way from Germany, flew in last night. I'm incredibly proud of what we created together. It's really, I promise, will be very much worth the wait. And so, as Dolly said, this really is the biggest thing we've ever done here at Dollywood, and we can't wait for you all to take a voyage with us and find Secret Lake. But you know what? Night Flight isn't the only thing coming up. In just a few weeks, we start one of my favorite festivals, the Pumpkin Luminites, and we have a brand new dance party. Since Sweet Summer Nights during the summertime is so popular, we put a new version of that into our fall event. So we're really looking forward to doing that. And we've also added a special event, and we're calling it Boo Bash. It's going to be a really cool, interesting, exclusive event that happens at night with creative new entertainment options never been done and some nice food treats for sure. And you can't forget about Smoky Mountain Christmas, another one of my favorites. How about that? I know it's going to be a great fall and Christmas season, and I hope to see a lot of you out on the park for Boo Bash. I want to say thank you to all of our season pass holders. You guys have shown an incredible amount of patience and grace as we get the largest attraction in our history up and off the ground, and I just wanted to say thank you for that. I promise it's going to be worth the wait. And for all the pass holders who are in attendance today, I'm awfully excited to be able to see some of you at Night Flight Expeditions rehearsal starting tomorrow for our pass holders. Can't wait to share it with you. Remember, Night Flight opens to the general public on August the 19th. Thank you for coming, and let's go ride this ride.
And everybody is making a mad dash to the back of the park. And a little bit of the pumpkin luminites starting to come through here pretty soon. So you gotta walk all the way to the back of the park, and everybody is excited, everybody's talking, everybody's just super excited. And into Wildwood Grove. And Wildwood Grove has come a long way since its opening, with Big Bear Mountain, and now Night Flight. And here we go.
We'd like you to have a safe and enjoyable day, so please stay hydrated and take frequent breaks throughout your visit. Complimentary cups of water can be found at most culinary locations. There are also lots of water bottle filling stations conveniently located.
You guys can just make sure your badges are flipped so you can get it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Shrimp and grits. So you can smell the fresh paint, and there's the entrance of Night Flight. Look at that. Night Flight. Let's do this, huh?
Oh yeah.
I was also supposed to be a lot.
Wow, I am so excited for this. I wish we could take you guys along with us, but we're not going to be able to. But it's going to be great to experience this. We've heard so much about it for over the last year. One of the biggest projects that Dollywood has done to date. And now we're going to have a look. We're going to ride it for the first time. Look at this. All right. Woo! Oh gosh, the air conditioning. Oh. So this thing is completely indoors. There's Dawn. She's so excited she got ahead of me. This is a great place to cool off, Dawn. Oh man, it feels so amazing in here. And this is going to be great because if it's super hot at the park, a great place to cool off. If it's raining outside, you'll be able to come in here and ride. If it's cold out, you know what I mean? It's going to be nice and just warm. We're almost there. We're almost there. Bay 1, Dawn. Bay 1.
I'm excited.
Are ya?
I've been waiting for this for a while now. It feels so good in here, especially on these hot days.
Is fungi friend or foe?
I think they're being friends. Either on one, it's be the foe. It's so good both
Yeah, Big Bear Mountain, Hidden Hollow Aviation. We've been in line for a little bit, haven't we?
Yeah. That's getting to be annoying. Like, I'm annoyed because if
Dawn,
the breaks are so close.
Dawn, you're so excited,
Yeah.
and the line isn't moving fast enough,
I
right?
know. We should have been up there on the ride by now.
Yeah. Yay, they got it going. So we've been waiting for a little bit, and everybody started cheering when, oh my goodness, Dawn, there's a whole nother queue in there. I do like that lamp.
Looks like an old library card system.
Yeah, for specimens. Yeah, specimens. So now we're in another room altogether. More queue line. But there's more theming as well. Oh my goodness, look at the theming in here. That is amazing.
Shopping.
The bioluminator. So yeah, the bioluminator brings out the bioluminesce, right? Something like that. Very cool. I love the theming. This definitely has like a Universal Studios, Disney type feel, doesn't it? Yeah.
I like the showcase of grass moss.
Definitely a Universal Disney type feel. So every now and then it puts on like a light show. The lights will dim out here. And I can't hear the commentary, but there's commentary in the background. Smoky Mountain tracker vehicle. It looks like they're taking your phone and putting it in these little lock bags, and then you have to like open them after the ride. So we'll talk to you all after, right?
Yeah.
We'll show you we'll tell you what it's about. So we did it. We'll tell you all about it. What did you think, Dawn?
It was fun.
Was it fun?
Trying to get in and out of it, you know. My
Okay.
gosh.
So this is
I throw my purse in here.
so this is a whole next level when it comes to rides. It definitely got that like Universal Disney feel. You know what I mean? You know what I mean with like the transitions, everything. We'll talk more about it here in a second, but. Dawn, would you do it again?
Yes.
Dawn said she'd do it again. So we'll find a place and we'll talk about it. So Dawn, I think you're right. This is all gonna light up at night. All the
Looks like it.
everything's gonna glow with a bio. That was amazing.
Yeah.
We're gonna sit down with you. We're gonna tell you about everything. We couldn't film it for y'all, but they're pretty strict. Okay, they're gonna put your phone in a little baggie and lock it up on you. I can understand. I can understand.
Trying to get in and out of it, then I had to throw my purse in there and then jump in.
Yeah.
It was not easy.
Yeah.
It was easy.
Yeah. Mango. What is this again, Dawn? Mango strawberry. Oh wow, that's nice.
It's puckery. Kind of tart.
It's good. It's good.
Sweet
It's
tart.
good. Here's some of their merch.
We've also got some stuff on the backside, our aviation designs.
Okay. Oh wow, that coffee mug looks really cool. It's all 3D, and you got some other stuff on the other. Oh wow, now see now this right here, when you walk through the queue line,
Yeah.
this is one of the things you'll see.
Displays.
So it makes sense now. We were coming in, I'm like, what is that? Now we know.
Yeah.
I smell pizza.
You're hungry. You didn't
I know, I'm hungry, yeah. Wow, what an amazing day. What an amazing, oh. Of course you got Big Bear. Don't forget Big Bear. Wow, she's got some pipes on her.
You want a Coke later?
No, I'm fine. Wow, look at that. You want to try one of these?
I'm thinking about it.
You can try this one here. This one here looks really interesting, right? But that mousse looks good too.
Well, why don't you get one?
I'm okay. I'm okay. Yeah, I'm fine.
What do you think that's edible?
Find out here in a second, right? So it looks like it's got a little bit like a raspberry.
Ew!
Oh, it's not? What an amazing, wonderful, out of this world addition to Dollywood and the Great Smoky Mountains. This puts Dollywood in a whole nother level when it comes to theme parks. And Halloween is on its way. The pumpkin frogs are out. Look at that. Pretty soon, pumpkin luminites. Pretty soon, Dawn. Pretty soon. Hidden Hollow Aviation. Here's some of the merchandise you can pick up. You can even get a little aviator jacket here. Oh, really cool. I'll take a look at these hoodies. Oh, it's got the wildwood tree on it. What are they asking for one of these? $50. $50. These are, yeah, these got the butterflies like sewn in. Not bad for $50, Dawn. I mean, this is like a youth size. But, oh wow, take a look at this color scheme. It's got like a green inside the hoodie. Yeah, look at that. What are they asking for this? $50. Not bad. $50. It's all sewn in. Very good quality. Yeah, it's kind of busy too. It's got a lot going on. That's what the front looks like.
Cinnamon bread and
Oh yeah, I think we seen that last time, didn't we?
I think so.
Yeah. All kinds of fun things.
Yeah.
Now this is something new. You can put stickers when you ride all the different rides, and then when you get it full, you're done, right?
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, we got these for like the national parks, but this one here is for Dollywood. That is cool. Mystery Mine. Yeah, got them all on there. I'll take a look at this hoodie. It's got all the logos of the different roller coasters on the one side, just one side only. Nothing on the back, and they want $45 for it. And they also got a nice little water bottle. Pretty cool, all the ride badges. And they got quite a few rides here at Dollywood now. They've been adding rides every few years. He's cute. Oh, $20. Yeah, I saw this coffee mug in the back. And it's all like 3D, it's all puffed out. $17. It's not a bad deal, you know what I mean? It's a big one too. It's a big, I mean, you can put a lot of coffee in that mug. Of course, they have a little book of The Legend of Secret Lake. Little notepad.
Oh wow, they got a magnet that opens. It has a map
Oh wow, that's cool.
and a tree.
So what are they asking for that?
$12.99.
$12.99.
And the little guy is $12.99.
Magnets are cool.
I want to pay $12.99 to get that.
This is it's a light up snow globe. Look at that. Wildwood tree in the background. $35. Oh, and this guy is absolutely adorable.
Turn it on the back like this.
Well, we're back here in the studio, and what an experience.
Yeah.
What's your experience walking up to Night Flight for the first time?
It was exciting, and I couldn't wait, and it seemed like it took longer than what it should have.
Yeah, I think your anticipation for everything, you know what I mean? Everything we've been hearing over the last year was finally, you know, I mean, coming alive, right? You know what I mean? It was becoming a reality. And then you walk underneath the arch, you know, Night Flight Expedition, you know what I mean? And then we walked in and you get blasted with ice cold air conditioning, which was very welcoming on a day that was 95 degrees and 108 degrees index. So it was really warm.
Yeah.
So the queue line that's in the building is pretty extensive, right? Kind of like a same kind of queue line you would see if you were at a Universal Studios or a Disney. You know, it zigzags in and out. And they got some really cool theming in there. What did you think of the theming of the queue line?
It was a long queue line, and you go through one exit door, and you get excited thinking you see the ride, and it's not. Then you go through another exit door, and then you got to go upstairs, and it's just, it's pretty long, but at least you're in the air conditioning, so.
And they kind of tell you, they tell you the story of, you know, of Night Flight, and they tell you about the bioluminescence, you know what I mean?
I think I liked it because it's the trees and the mushrooms and...
Yeah. The queue lines were great. They're actually quite like wide.
There's enough walkway.
You know, like a lot of queue lines are really like, you know, they get the bar here and the bar here, so you can you know.
They made them big enough.
Big enough, yes.
For a wheelchair accessible too.
Yes, so there's plenty of room to get a wheelchair and everything through.
But I think if you have a wheelchair, you might be able to go to the one side. I don't know if they direct.
Yeah, I'm not sure if there's a special entrance.
I asked the guy if there was where is the elevator, and he said it's over there. Yeah. And they do have seating areas for people that don't want to go on a ride, but they have to wait for their family that finishes.
So
on the ride.
when you get through the whole queue line, you come to the end. There is an elevator on the right. So if you're handicapped, you can take the elevator up to the top. It is handicap accessible, depending on your accessibility needs and all that. I would get with Dollywood on, you know, but they can, you know, I think you have to be able to lift out of your wheelchair into the seat, and the restraints have to, you know, engage in order to ride. So it depends on a person's mobility. But if you have limited mobility, you could just pretty much roll right up and then, you know, and go from there. And I believe you can also take the elevator back down. So as we walk through the queues, we got to the end, and Dollywood is really, really, really adamant about not filming on this ride. In fact, I had to take my cell phone and put it in a pouch, and they locked it, and then you had to wait to the end of the ride to unopen. So once you get to the top, there's another queue line up there. It's very small. It's pretty much just to get people in the right direction, going to the individual, you know, cars, right? I guess you call them cars, right?
Yeah.
Loading.
My concern is trying to get on it. I threw my purse in there, and I'm like, I had to jump up on there. It's moving. The ride will not stop, but it's moving very slowly.
So when the ride is rolling, the ride doesn't stop. You kind of walk up to it, and then you have to get on while it's slowly rolling. So you have to get both of your legs into the vehicle
and step over.
Yeah. Like some Disney parks or like some place we've been, there will be a moving sidewalk that would go right next to it, and then it's kind of easy to get on. But this here is a little tricky because you get one foot in, and then you got to hop a little bit to get the other foot in. So it doesn't go real fast, but I would say, and that was the only thing we actually talked about.
I was concerned.
That was a concern about the whole ride. Like the only thing, like if we were to have one gripe about the ride, was the loading and unloading was kind of awkward.
Because you're down. You got to step down in it, the ride.
Now, what I like about the vehicle is it's very spacious on the inside. It's one seat, a center hump, or a console, and then there's another seat. So you sit side by side, and it's got plenty of room. The ride can accommodate bigger folks. There is a tester seat out in front. So if you have that concern for if you're going to fit on the ride or that, definitely use the tester. But I would say it would accommodate pretty large folks all the way down to young kids that fit within the height requirement.
I don't think there was a weight limit on that.
I didn't see any weight limits.
But that don't mean there ain't. But
and I wouldn't think there would be. But if you can't fit in the restraint. But the restraint is just one single bar. It's a hydraulic bar. And it's one of those bars where if you pull it closer to you, you can't push it back. So you pull it up to you. And then, you know, I mean, it locks automatically the closer it gets to you. It was very comfortable. The seats were very comfortable. They were nice and wide. Like on Big Bear Mountain, I'm 6 foot tall, and I got to cross my legs like this because there's not a lot of leg room. This one had plenty of leg room. In fact, I mean, I couldn't touch.
You can stretch your feet out.
Yeah, you can stretch out in it.
And be okay with it.
So the restraints are actually probably.
I bet you a 6'7" person could stretch out.
Yeah. You could be a pretty tall person.
Something or.
Pretty heavy person. Yeah. So yeah, the ride is very accommodating for different people's sizes. Yet again,
short, heavy, skinny. Yeah.
The restraints are. In fact, I would say out of all the Dollywood rides, I would say that restraint system is the most generous so far to date.
You sit in a chair and it's just a bar. You pull it down on your lap. That's it.
Just a bar. It's like a bar. It's on a hydraulic
for you to stretch your feet.
So whenever you pull it back, you can't push it forward. And once it comes all the way to you, pull it to you, you're in the restraint, right? Now, another thing they let us do is they allowed us to bring our bags, our souvenirs, my backpack, and it all fit right down in my legs. Now, I'm not sure if they're going to continue doing that. I even have my tripod, the long tripod, and that all fit down in front of me, and I rode with it. So there are cubby holes. So if you have a big item, you could pass it through, and they'll put it in a cubby for you. And then when you come back to the station, you can pick that up. Spoiler alert, if you don't want to know about the ride, you don't want to hear us talk about it, this is the point to like stop watching and hopefully, you know, ride it yourself. But if you want to hear about it, and we'll talk about like the elements of the ride, this is the point where you'll want to listen, right? So we stopped at the end, and then all of a sudden they let us go, and it's a real smooth, like, you know, it's like a real slow roller coaster action. You're going through the Smoky Mountains. All the theming in there, Smoky Mountains, the trees, you know. I didn't have a lot of time, and it was we only had one ride on this ride today to spot everything, to see if there's any hidden Easter eggs or anything weird. But you kind of go through the Smoky Mountains. You know what I mean? Like you're going down the river, you know. And then all of a sudden, you come into like this room. That's the only way I can explain it. And from that point, it goes from like a roller coaster to a 4D like motion theater room, almost like Skyfly. The car pulls in, and then the track starts to do this, and you're surrounded by a theater. It's like a theater. It's like a 360 theater, and you're in one of those Skyflies. And the whole track that the car is now locked on is moving like this, right? And you feel like you're flying. You feel like you're going through the Smoky Mountains. And then when that segment's done, the cart lifts up, and then you roll back very gently, and you go into this cave, right? They said it was a cave.
I don't know.
Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Going into the cave?
I remember being pitch black.
And then,
it's a cave.
Yeah. And then all of a sudden you come out and you splash down.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. The people that were sitting in the front row, they got splashed pretty good. I mean, they got a pretty good splash.
If you want that front row seat, you're going to get wet.
You can get wet. You're not going to get drenched. It's not going to be miserable. Yeah. But you are
I got
going.
a little bit of water on me on the one side of my arm, but whatever.
But you are going to get a little wet. But now you're floating. You're not on a roller coaster track anymore. You are floating. You're floating like Pirates of the Caribbean. And then all of a sudden you're going through, right? And then what happens? Like any good ride, there's a waterfall. You're going to go, right? A lot of folks want to know, is the drop, the waterfall you go down, the rapids you go down, is it, it's very smooth, right? Would you say very smooth?
Very smooth.
It's not straight down. It's kind of like this. You know what I'm saying? And then it's not, you get a little bit more splash down, a little bit of water, but nothing to be concerned of. Yet again, like Pirates of the Caribbean, you actually float on the water like you would on that ride. And then there's actually a roller coaster track underneath it. And then when you come out of the water, it comes together, and then you fly like on a roller coaster track. And that's the way to explain it. It's a technology that has never been used before. I believe there's a ride similar to it over in Europe, but this is the first time in the United States that they've used this.
You said it's the most very expensive ride too.
Yes, this is one of the most expensive rides that Dollywood has made to date. I just thought it was really great to be soaring through the Great Smoky Mountains. The ride felt pretty quick, didn't it? I mean, there was so much to take in. So the ride, I wanted to ride it again and again and again and again and again and again.
If you sit behind someone and they're bigger than you and with the big head.
Oh yeah, so you won't be able to see everything.
I had a hard time. I was like this and that and this and that.
So you find Secret Lake at the end, right? And that's what everybody's been searching for. It's what this whole thing's about.
It kind of reminds you of that thing in Kentucky with the water in the boat at the end, the Secret Lake. Underneath the cave, that's kind of what it reminds me of.
It's kind of like, and it's kind of misty in the water, and you go around, and then you finally come out. Now, I'm sure there was a couple elements in there we didn't talk about, or we might have gone a little backwards because, it happened so quick. We only did it once. I wish we had a second or third ride through just to, but that's pretty much the experience on it. Wow, I am truly impressed. I would love to see Dollywood make more rides like this in the future. Yet again, it's going to be a great ride for everyone. I like the fact that it tells a story. I like the fact that it's part roller coaster, but it's very subtle. And if you're a person who don't like roller coasters, you might not even feel like you're even partially on one. You're going to feel like you're on a boat. You're going to feel like you're on a you're going to feel like you're on a boat. You're going to feel like you're on a roller coaster. But it's very subtle. Like, everybody is going to have a good time. And the theming in there really takes you away from the mechanisms that ride it, that run it. Dawn and I, we like, or at least me, I like to see what makes it work. I'm always, when I ride a ride, I'm like, okay, what's happening here? What am I on? You know what I mean? Are we on a boat? Are we on a roller coaster? Are we on, you know what I mean? Where Dawn, most people are going to take it in like, oh, wow, look at her. You know what I mean? And they're not even going to think about, what makes the mechanicals of it. So you come back in the station and you get off the ride vehicle the same way you got on. It moves.
You just got to do it.
It's kind of tricky.
You got to wait for the bar to lift up and you jump out.
Just, jump out, right? It was a great honor and a privilege to be able to ride this ride today and to give you guys a little chat about what to expect. Yet again, the ride is very accommodating for everyone, so don't feel, you know what I mean? I think everybody can enjoy this ride. It's not over exhilarating, but I think it's got some moments in there, like Pirates of the Caribbean to me, especially the waterfall. It's just a good family, you know what I mean? And it's not over exhilarating. This is the way this is.
Thank you so much, Dollywood, for inviting us out.
Yeah, thank you, Dollywood, yet again. Yes. Thanks to all the hosts, everybody out there. Thanks for allowing us to experience this. It's a great blessing to be able to bring this to you all out there. And definitely, if you get a chance, get out there this year, this Christmas, this fall. There's still some summer left. Get out there and ride Night Flight. And folks, that's going to do it for today. It's open. What's next? What do you think Dollywood has up their sleeve next? I did hear some rumors. Put in the comments below. What would you like to see Dollywood do next? And folks, that's going to do it for today. Thank you so much. We love you. And we will see you guys in the next video.
Thank you.
Bye, everyone.
Lord willing and the creek don't rise, they'll take you to see the countryside, driving all over Tennessee in their little yellow Jeep. You can come along wherever they go, all you gotta do is watch the show, so be sure you tune in. Don, would you do this again?